So tribe, friends, and family, it's your girl 144 Priestess Messages. I'm here for a collective reading today, so this could be for anyone at all. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. I just want to give you all so much love and gratitude for all of your support, for all of your love, your reflections, your comments, the one-on-one sessions, the messages. Thank you for each and every one of you. If my messages or energy resonates with you, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading comes out or when I go live. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one session, Akashic Records session, or if you want to take advantage of the 20% off of all the mentorships on the website for the Libra and Scorpio season, go check out the box below. It has my website and my email, and in case you need anything at all, feel free to just holler and send a message too. We're going to get right to the reading today, collective. I'm seeing like the color, I mean, we have red here, red and orange. It could have to do with the root chakra, with the sacral chakra. I'm also just seeing like fruits though. So you could be eating like red or orange fruit. So just take that as it resonates too. Some of you are led to like only eat fruit. This may not be for everyone, but right before I start this reading, it's like maybe you're starting a detox. And I see 1, 2, 3 on the clock as I look at it. So you could be seeing 1, 2, 3 as well. But you're being called to detox right now. And so maybe it could be just for like, I'm drinking a detox water drink that I made myself right now. But I'm getting like specifically like fruit. You're doing like an only fruit diet, whether that's temporary, like whatever it is. So just take it as it resonates. Maybe you're wanting to go vegan, but I'm seeing that as well. Or you can use that at this time. Wings of light, becoming something new. Bottom of the deck is power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. You have reclaimed your power. You've cut the cords. You're calling back your power. And you're becoming something new over here with the wings of light. Pillar of light. Oh, look at all this light. You go, collective. Your vibration's rising. You are the oracle. All right, your body's part of the reason, maybe for some of you, you're either called to detox or spirit's calling you to detox is because your ascension, like your light body, is going through a lot. Look at that, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dream a new world into being. New. Everything's new. You're going through spiritual upgrades right now. You're going through body upgrades. You may notice that you can't tolerate certain things in your life. Food, people, situations, environments, like what you're used to being able to tolerate, you no longer tolerate it. And so life is changing as you know it. That's because it's like, it's following your light body, right? You're going through some sort of ascension process. Your physical body's following, and with that, your reality is also changing. Okay, so some of you really can benefit from a detox. Again, maybe it's without of you detoxing, maybe it's decluttering the home, the environment, whatever it is. And for some of you, it's also the body, because you're actually going through a lot of spiritual upgrades right now. In general, in the collective, we're going through full body upgrades right now. It's full body from the root all the way up to the crown. So maybe you're feeling that, which could bring tiredness. Again, life shifting as you know it. Maybe your body, your emotions, your mood is just can tolerate less of what you're used to. That's because you're changing. I have the mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. For some of you, when it comes to all of this light, you're activating some past lives. For some of you specifically, it's like a past life gift that you're activating, or you found a past life of yours, like something new. Or it's, again, like just these parallel timelines collapsing of these past lives that are like integrating with this lifetime. So just take it as it resonates. But you have the mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. Okay, you're activating something over here from some other life or reality. So just take that as it resonates. It could just be wisdom. It could be like a gift, healing, whatever that is. There's other lifetimes that are affecting what's going on in your life right now. So just know that. All right, Divine Mother, Divine Father, the mirror, your vibrations rising, wings of light, becoming something new. What's a one-card energy for the collective today, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? You have Knight of Coins and 3 of Coins. All right, those 2 cards came out for another reading, so feel free to go check out maybe some of my last readings, because I remember that those 2 cards came out specifically together in another reading. Knight of Coins and 3 of Coins, all right? You may be asked to slow down. 3 of Coins is work, shifting things with work. You have the 8 of Coins too, so this could be your actual work, right? Like your work environment or your work or the work on yourself. Why do we have the Three of Coins with the Knight of Coins, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords? So for some of you, you feel very blocked. Oh, good. We got the Devil, okay? And I'm sorry to react to the Devil in that way. I'm sorry, because it's not scary and it's not fearful. But there's a lot of fear, okay? There's a lot of fear because you have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil. You're really in your head. And it's really like those inner, what I'm getting is like those thought forms, right? Thought forms, the negative self-talk, the criticism, the judgment. There's something going on either within you, 33 seconds, or it's without of you when it comes to these changes that you're going through. All right, if there's a lot of maybe in the dream space, or you're feeling, again, it feels like a more on the darker energy end. So you really could just be purging, you know, honor the purge. It feels like someone who's purging, and maybe it feels dark within you, feels dark without of you. This is just purging. You're purging what no longer serves you. You're purging the lower vibration. Again, this is more of like that lower vibrational energy, but you have two cards from different decks that your vibration is rising. All right, so as your vibration rises, as more light is coming into your life, your environment, your body, the denser energy doesn't know where to go, so it's going to be purged out. So for some of you, just honor that. Like if you're feeling a little bit more in that energy lately, number one, the eclipse season is here and it's coming up, and that new moon in Scorpio. So you're preparing for eclipse season. This eclipse season is going to bring great change and transformation. It's also going to bring great deep healing. It's in the sign of Scorpio. So just for some of you, it's like even knowing that in itself can be helpful sometimes, you know. So yes, it's past life stuff. We're also in the eclipse season, in a Scorpio, approaching Scorpio season with the Scorpio new moon. All right, we have two eclipses coming up. That is going to clear the density out, which again may not feel so good, you know. So again, if your emotions don't feel so good, if your life is changing and it doesn't feel so good, you're just clearing. And just sometimes just even knowing that can really help. You know, there's actually so much light in your body, in your life coming in, that everything else is dispersing or moving away or being purged out, cleansed, whatever you want to call it. Why the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords? Ace of Coins. So you could be open and ready to receive. Okay, there is something new coming in here. There's something new. It's coming in. Knight of Coins with the Three of Coins. Maybe you don't see it yet. That something's working in your favor, or that something's coming in, but it is coming in. You're making room in your body, emotional body, light body, spirit body, in your physical environment in your life to allow for this in. Why? What is this Ace of Coins? What is this Ace of Coins? You have the Five of Swords over here. You have the Page of Coins, Queen of Swords, and the Hangman. Shifting your perspective. You are definitely going to be shifting your perspective over here. And it feels, although the death card isn't here, it does feel like a lot of rebirth. You're going through an awakening right now when it comes to your foundations. Maybe it could be specifically money. But it's like foundations and opportunities. It could just be opportunities as well. You're shifting your perception. So you're going through a big awakening right now. Queen of Swords, this is someone who embodies their truth. So you're being called to hold your sword of truth, to wear maybe that armor of God. But it takes the shift of your perception. The Hangman is awakening or shifting perception. And then you have the Page of Coins. I just heard like aha moment. Like it's like maybe there's a lot going on in your life right now, maybe in your head, but you're going to have an aha moment where you realize the lesson, or you realize what life is trying to teach you, what the situation is trying to teach you. Why the Page of Coins here? The Queen of Coins. Okay, King of Coins over here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You can have that somewhere in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could also, because it's the Queen of Coins, just be relating to money. Viewing your foundations differently, having that awakening. And it's like the Wide Awake by Katy Perry. All right. I know I've said awakening a few times, but for some of you, it's the way you receive money, or your foundations, or like how you make money. Again, it's the same thing as receiving money. This is actually leading you to reclaiming your power, to remembering who you are. You're clearing a lot of past life karma when it comes to foundations, when it comes to business, or when it comes to money. And it's calling you to step into your soul purpose and your truth. Truth is, you are so abundant. Truth is, everything's always working out in your highest good and your highest favor. But can you take the moment and the time to be still in the midst of fear or anxiety or frustration to really hear the truth? 33 seconds. To see the truth for what it is. It feels like there's someone here that's a little bit worried or feels blocked. There's a lot of fear here. Take the moment to be present and to be still so that you can hear. Because this situation here, you have beautiful energy. Your vibration's rising. You're becoming something new. But it also means discarding who you are not, what doesn't resonate with your highest good, 1111. And the parts of you that hold yourself back. Maybe it's belief systems, maybe it's programming, maybe it's trauma, whatever it is. This is happening for your highest good. It's truly happening for your highest good. And what comes to mind is the scorpion energy, right? Like the Scorpio or the scorpion energy. It might sting a little bit, 1133. The Scorpio or the scorpion, like they sting you, but the poison's also the medicine. And so it does feel like there's something going on in your life right now. Maybe it's regarding foundations. Again, it could be relationships, home, environments, whatever it is, or business or money. And it stings a little bit. But there is some sort of need for you to like close your eyes, to open the other eye, and to see what this is actually teaching you and the beautiful gifts and healing it is that it's giving you. Why do we have the Queen of Coins here? 7 of Cups in the Chariot. There's going to actually be so many opportunities that come in for you. You have so much coming in here. The Chariot with the 7 of Cups. You have so much opportunity coming in. You need to be open and ready to receive it. You're becoming something new. 5 of Coins in reverse. You're coming out of lack. You're coming out of scarcity. All right. Whether that's mindset or like it's actually like, you know, in your life, you're coming out of it. You have so many opportunities coming your way. And there's a lot going on right now. A lot of change, which again, it's like bringing out that shadow. It's bringing out those fears, feeling blocked, the nightmares, not being able to sleep for some people. But take a moment to see how this is serving you. And to shift your perception and your perspective on what's going on in your life right now. Because you actually have so many opportunities coming in. Why the 7 of Cups with the Chariot? 4 of Coins. Why the 7 of Cups? Why the 7 of Cups with the Chariot? 4 of Coins, Ace of Swords, 7 of Coins, 2 of Wands, a brand new opportunity coming. All right, you're receiving what's actually for you as you release 4 of Coins, as you let go of what is no longer serving you, what you're holding on too tightly of. Whatever that is, it's like you're holding on to something while there's actually things that are wanting to come in for you that are really true. 7 of Coins, you can be reviewing your foundation, looking at your foundation, like your life. I see this like as looking, okay, like where do I go now? Maybe it's business, maybe it's money, maybe it's relationships. Whatever it is for you, the truth is coming in for you. These true foundations, these true relationships and connections, these are coming in for you. 7 of Coins, 7 of Cups. Your possibilities and your opportunities are actually endless. Your possibilities and your opportunities are endless as you release what is not serving you and what no longer serves you. And for some of you, what is already gone. 144. 7 of Coins, Ace of Swords. Your true, what's authentic to you is coming in. All right, authentic money, authentic soul connections, authentic loving relationships, authentic environment, like whatever it is, what's for you cannot bypass you, and it is coming in for you. All right, so if you're dealing with loss, if you're dealing with intense change in your life right now, what is for you, what is divinely guided and like God has planned this for you, what's for you, 33 seconds, will never bypass you. So maybe just shifting your perception in the current situation. Why the Ace of Swords with the 7 of Coins? You have the 7 of Swords. Why do we have the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? The Emperor on the bottom of the deck. masculine energy. You have Five of Cups, you have Queen of Wands, you have Justice. All right, you will be receiving justice. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, Justice. So the Seven of Swords is a little bit of like sneaky energy. This could have brought you some sort of pain, grief, sadness. Five of Cups is all of that energy, right? You have the Queen of Wands, so there's some sort of reclaiming of your power, and you have Justice. What does the Seven of Swords have to do with the Five of Cups? What does the Seven of Swords have to do with the Five of Cups? You have the Sun in reverse. All right, and then you have the Eight of Coins over here. Number one, nothing can bypass you. Owning your fire and your light. Two, whatever didn't work out, like it was not supposed to work out. The Page of Wands with the Sun in reverse. If it wasn't the Sun, like it was not going to work out. You can't make something work out if it's not actually truly for you. So it seems like here, there's a lot of feminine energy here, but here in general, it's the grief of the past, of what no longer is. This person's crying over 3 cups empty in front of them, but there's actually 2 cups behind them that are full. And so we're crying over what's already been done, right? What was not going to work for us anyway, was not for us anyway. But divine justice is coming in here. Seven of Swords energy. There could have been like a lot of energy. Let's see what this is. Eight of Wands, the Hermit. A lot like swept under the rug. Seven of Swords is like that sneaky energy. A lot in the hidden. All right. Like it just wasn't supposed to work out. What didn't work out in your reality or your life. It was not going to. And so this feels like a big release for some people, but this is bringing you out your authentic truth, and your vibration is rising. You're becoming something new, which is why so much is changing right now. You have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit. And so the Hermit is also the Virgo energy, is going within. All right. So going within is going to bring you the most guidance. For some of you, you're really being called to go into meditative states, to seek guidance from within your own self. Again, it's like the energy I'm getting here, especially with the Hangman in the beginning, is just like, while there's so much noise maybe within you or without of you, taking a moment to just be still and just hear and to just listen. All right. There's like some sort of quote in my head that's like, in the quiet, and I don't know what the rest of it says, but like in the quiet, something about in the quiet. Maybe it could be a poem or something. Why do we have the Queen of Wands with Justice? The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel turns for you, and if the wheel's going to turn very quickly. All right, the wheel turns for you. Things are going to be working in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune also has like a spider web. There are new creations coming in. It's owning your fire. It's owning what you're passionate about. And what this has really done for you as well is not only raising your vibration, but it's helping you reclaim your power. We had to reclaim the power on the bottom of this deck. And it's showing you what's actually for you. It's showing you what you really care about. It's showing you, again, all of these parts of you that maybe were unexplored, but this situation in your life has really helped you reclaim your power in that way. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, it's justice that the wheel will turn in your favor. Why the Eight of Wands with the Hermit card? You have the Ten of Wands, all right, and then you have the Knight of Wands. Ten of Wands, which is burden. All right, what may be within ourselves in our core? It's like exploring yourself to the core. Why the Ten of Wands over here? You have the King of Wands. Why the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands? Ace of Wands. Why the Ace of Wands here? You have the Four of Swords. Why the Four of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Wands? Eight of Cups, High Priestess. Nine of Cups. Being honest with yourself. You do have the Seven of Swords here. So I think that what's going on in your life right now is there's just a lot of different reflections and a lot happening at once. But what this is actually doing is bringing honesty to oneself. Again, Eight of Wands with the Hermit card over here, and then you have the Ten of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse. High Priestess and Eight of Cups. There's a lot of truth here about your relationships, about your connections, about your life. There's a lot going on here. And this is all just your vibration rising. All right. There's so much, again, eclipse season. We're entering, I know we're in Libra season, but we're entering Scorpio season. I feel the Scorpio energy already, and the eclipse energy already. There's a lot of truth that's coming your way. But all of that is happening so that you can really step into the highest version of you, so you can become something new. I do feel like you're going to get to the root over here about maybe like a personal situation. Let me get this over here. We have a lot of feminine energy, but now we have the King of Wands. We have the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups. Why the King of Wands? Why is the King of Wands here for the collective? Why is the King of Wands here for the collective? Why is the King of Wands here for the collective? Ace of Wands again. So that Ace of Wands really wants to be with the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for the collective? Six of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords again. All right, so there is definitely things coming to the light. Seven of Swords again. It's like the sneakier energy or just like hidden information. Again, we're entering Scorpio season in the eclipse. And so for some of you, it does feel like maybe a situation that's been deeply rooted. It feels like a personal situation. The King of Wands is coming out towards the end of the reading. All right, so you could be dealing with the King of Wands. You could be the King of Wands. It could also just be the masculine energy. You have the Ace of Wands twice. Ace of Wands is passion, it's purpose. All right, you're going to be getting to the root of something over here. You have the Two of Wands, and then you have the Six of Swords. All right, so there's something that's deeply rooted that you're going to be getting this information on. It's going to help you come towards calmer waters. I just heard you're going to be getting an answer. All right. So if you've been maybe dealing with a personal situation or something for some time, again, the Ten of Wands there, but the way that the imagery is, and you have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit card. You're going to be getting information or receiving information either from the divine or without of you that is going to help you get to the bottom of something finally, like something very deeply rooted. We did have the card past lives, so this could be from a past life. Maybe this is a connection from a past life. You're going to get to the bottom of it, to the root of it, and it's going to bring great healing. Why do we have the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups? Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. All right, so there is balance that's coming in. All right, a lot of justice and balance energy here. You're also going to be receiving information that's going to help you make a decision. The Balance card, the Two of Coins with the Knight of Swords, I'm hearing that. Then you have the Strength card, and then you have the Eight of Wands. So this is coming in either way. The Strength card is also Leo energy. You are going to be given information that's going to help you make a decision. That's going to help you weigh out options. All right, and you're going to be traveling towards the calmer waters. Again, it feels like this is maybe, I mean, everything is the past life energy, but there's a connection in your life with that King of Wands energy, that you're getting to the root, like energetic root or the root of something here. All right, and it gives you the courage and it gives you the information it is that you need to balance things out, maybe balancing out karma, and to make the decision or the option, whatever it is. The Two of Coins again, it's like making the decision, weighing things out. You're going to be given the strength it is that you need, or the answer it is to get the strength it is that you need to do that. Why is the Eight of Cups here? I want to know why the Eight of Cups is here. Four of Swords. You have the Four of Swords in reverse next to the King of Wands. Okay, so there could have been unrest over here. Again, you're getting information about a specific connection in your life. You could be the King of Wands as well. It feels like maybe in the past, you have Ace of Wands here, so there's a lot of passion. You have Ace of Wands twice for this. There's a lot of passion. Could be the past life energy. You go from the Four of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Swords. All right, so you're going to be receiving truth that while you may have felt a little bit of unrest at some point, maybe regarding a connection or something in your life, you're going to be receiving the truth and the clarity it is you need to feel at rest. All right. It feels like the Eight of Cups is walking away or walking into something. And I feel like you're walking into, so again, this is like energy or some sort of truth that is that you receive from God or from someone else that's going to finally bring this to rest. All right. The Four of Swords in reverse, you felt a little bit unrested, but you're coming into that rest with that. Why the Eight of Cups with the Four Swords? Why the Eight of Cups with the Four Swords? The Moon card. This is going to be revealed. Oh, you have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you're going to get the information it is that you need. It feels like a lot of closure energy because you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Four Swords in reverse. So this is just something that you felt unrested about. You're going to be getting the clarity it is that you need. You have the Moon card over here as well with the Eight of Cups. And she's walking into the moon in that imagery too. The moon it illuminates the unseen. It is the dark. It is the subconscious. So you're going to be receiving that. Knight of Coins and the Virgo. I always say the Virgo. The Virgo card, yes, but the Hermit, again. You have the Nine of Coins and the Hermit, okay? So this is actually going to strengthen your foundation, your personal foundation. You're shining over here, all right? You're still stable by yourself, stable with money, stable with your foundation. This is going to help you reclaim your power, this truth over here, or getting to the root or to the bottom of this. Again, if this is not with the person, this is with God, maybe like the Akashic Records, or like you're getting just to the root of something from a past life, and you're able to find peace with that. You're able to finally be at rest with whatever that this is, and it's going to help you move forward and move on. You have, again, the Hermit card. You have the Eight of Wands and the Hermit here. This is a lot more like about you and your foundation. All right, but you come out of it with a very firm foundation, very abundant as well. Why the High Priestess here? Why do we have the High Priestess here? Why do we have the High Priestess here? Did not come face up. All right. So this could be feminine, masculine energy. I have King of Coins over here. You have the Queen of Wands already over here. So however this all comes together for you, make it fit for you. There is justice coming in over here. Again, it's justice, so like the balancing of other lifetimes or just divine justice for you. You have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. All right, so you not only are rebuilding and strengthening your foundation, I see you very happy collective. It may not feel so great right now, or when these truths appear in your life, it feels like more than one truth. When this happens in your life, it brings forth the truth, all right? It brings forth a forced awakening or shift in perception and perspective. You're actually going to be so happy. You're actually going to be receiving these cups of happiness, all right? Like you yourself are shining. Divine justice, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel's going to turn for you. The wheel's going to turn for you over here. You have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess and all that energy, Eight of Coins over here, it's that truth, it's the intuition that's really going to lead you to your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. King of Wands again. And then you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? So you have the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles upright. Okay? So for some of you, there's some sort of closure coming in, or just some sort of truth. Ten of Cups in reverse. You could have thought that something was your ultimate happiness. Okay? This could be like a person. It could be like with business. It could be love, whatever it is. Ten of Cups in reverse, though. You have Ten of Pentacles here, so that ultimate happiness is here, right? That abundance. But at one point, because we do have the King of Wands over there too, so now the King of Wands is coming up twice. At one point, maybe you thought that this was your ultimate happiness. Whatever this is in your life, it's not. And I say that like just like so casual, like it's not. But it doesn't feel good, right? Coming to that truth and that revelation that this is actually not what it is. But it's actually redirecting you into things that are meant for you, into that happy life, all right? So things are going to turn around. You're having a big awakening right now that this was not actually how your life is going to turn out. This was maybe not the person you were going to be with. This is not maybe the job you were going to be at. There's this big awakening here. That this was not what you thought was your ultimate fulfillment. It wasn't, or it just didn't happen, whatever that is. You have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right. So like, although maybe it's not how you thought or how you perceived, or maybe you're clearing past life karma, whatever it is, this is all happening for your highest good, the Ten of Pentacles. This is leading you to your Ten of Pentacles. Look at you, so stable, so abundant. Knight of Coins with the Hermit card. Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Multiple opportunities coming in. But first it was addressing this truth. Which again, it feels like the way I've described this energy in the past is like feeling like the rug got ripped out from underneath you. Ripped out from underneath you. Because at one point you did think that this was your ultimate happiness. You thought that this was, again, like the Ten of Cups is just ultimate happiness, generational wealth, family, love, whatever that is. You thought that that was it. It's not. And it's that dark truth, right? That maybe is coming forward or coming out. And so you're pulling that out from the root. Which again, for some of you, this is past life energy, and you're clearing that so you could actually come into what's for you. You're clearing what you thought was. Maybe you had past lifetimes of it. It was. But this lifetime, you're coming into your highest truth. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You are becoming something new. And sometimes and it's okay to have the grief of the old, right? And we're releasing the old. The new doesn't always feel so good, and that's okay. But just knowing and trusting that that is what's happening at this time is you're coming into your soul purpose, your authentic truth, what is for you. But it comes with the deconstruction and the revelations, the realizations of what is not. Okay. That was all channeling because I have no clue what I just said. All right, let us grab 2 cards of advice. Okay, I have 2 cards of advice. Ace of Cups. Your Ace of Cups is here, but when does the Ace of Cups come? With your awakening and your shift in perception. The Hangman. This is awakening. This is all awakening. All right. You have the Knight of Wands. Kickstart. That's like, this is your kickstart. At the kick to your awakening. Which is bringing what? Higher purpose. Your cup is going to be overflowing. You're really stepping into your soul purpose. You're stepping into everything that is for you. But it comes with having this truth, closure, and understanding of like what is not. 222 again. Some of you like thought something was for you. Person, place, home, job, whatever it is. You thought that was for you. And maybe in other lifetimes it was. Not this lifetime. And so you are pulling that out from the root, which requires the strength. Which at some point you were unrested. You're coming into a time of rest. You're coming into a time where you are so abundant when everything is working out in your favor. But it's just getting through this first. I'm going to be grabbing a few different cards. If you would like a personal reading, an Akashic Records session, one-on-one, or mentorship, feel free to check out the box below. Can I have a few cards of advice? Honor the deities around you. So there goes Isis. All right. Prayers, offerings, and help. You're really called to go within right now. 33 minutes. You have the Hermit card twice. The most answers and clarity you'll find is in stillness and meditation. Honor your spirit team. Like, you know, maybe you connect with your ancestors, your spirit team, with God, you know, and you're being really called to honor God and to really spend some time in meditation, in honor, in respect, and thanks, and gratitude. You also have enjoy music. Okay, some of you might be called to listen to different frequencies regarding like different deities. Take it as it resonates. I have instrument, sound, and tone. Okay, enjoying music. What's on the bottom of the deck? Be thankful. And look at this person in meditation and gratitude. All right, you're being called, you're being redirected to God. Like you're really being called to be in that meditative state, whether it's through meditation, prayer, whatever it is. Like God, your spirit team wants to spend time with you. They want to give you the answers it is that you need. This is going to be found in those times of silence or stillness, or those times of being alone. What else do we have? You have fairy energy, growth, expansion, of flowering. All right, you can resonate with fairies. They could be a part of your journey. Some of you have a fairy tattoo. Seeing like a fairy tattoo, doesn't have to be. But I also see growth, expansion, and a flowering. Okay, so you're growing, you're expanding. Life is expanding for you right now, and just understand that it's making room. I have Temple of Dreams, sacred dreams, prophecies, and dream journeys. Okay, this is a sacred dream. You're being led. For some of you, there's a lot going on in your dream space. Pay attention to it. For some of you, I feel like it's not so pleasant. Write it down and pay attention to it anyway. Clear the vibes, clear the energy if you feel like it's like unpleasant in the dream space. But you have the Temple of Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your daydreams. God is really trying to reach out to you right now, and to bring forth truth. And again, this is in sleep and rest and meditation in your dream space, whatever it is. So connect. You're being really, really asked and guided to connect right now. I have 2 more cards. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future, and then courage over here. So while there's a lot changing, have the joyous view of the future, okay? Because there's actually so much coming in for you right now, so much. And be thankful, have gratitude. You're really being asked to go within right now. You're being asked to spend time with your spirit guides, with God. There's a lot coming in that maybe you don't see right now, but what you're being guided to do is to be grateful, to have gratitude, to be thankful, because maybe you don't even know what's coming in right now, but it is all coming in. Like, you could be more focused on all this other stuff, but all of this is still coming in. So just honor that and have gratitude before it even comes. Can I have 1 more card? You have the man holding a heart right over here. Number 54, so 45, 54, number 9 can mean something to you. You have man holding a heart, okay? So you could be a masculine energy. It could just be a masculine energy that's coming into your life as well. Like, love surrounds you. Love is all around, all right? And there's so much shifting and changing in your life, but it's all happening to make room. It's all happening for the new. Like, just be open and receiving to everything that's new in your life. All right? Anytime we release anything in our life, it's always just making room for what's coming in next. 5-5. Processing karmic debris, all right? That's what's going on right now. And then you have nurture your inner child, practice self-love. There's a lot of healing, a lot of deep healing, a lot of clearing, a lot of collapsing of like past lives, of parallel lifetimes, parallel dimensions, and all of that. It's all just processing karmic debris. It's all making room. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates, collective. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.